For those of you who don't know us, I'm Pat Trio, and this is Mark O'Brien, and we make up the duo of best men. That was a great start. On behalf of Chris and Nicole, I would like to thank you all for coming today to help make their wedding such a memorable and special occasion. Personally, I wish you all would stay at home and make this easier for both of us.
I would like to thank the parents and families and friends of the bride and groom for helping make this such a beautiful day. Everything looks perfect, to be honest, and it's really beautiful, especially the bridesmaids. And
yeah, Mark.
Who are only outdone by our bride Nicole, who is beautiful. I think all the guys would agree with me that today's a sad day for single men everywhere. Another beautiful girl has been permanently taken off the market. I would say the same thing about Chris, but I'm pretty sure he can't hear this speech anyway.
That was awesome.
You know, there's a time in these speeches everybody talks about what do you do if the bride and groom are going to get married. But for me personally, it was just when I first heard Smalley crack that whip.
And I mean, they've been together since they were 17 years old, but it really wasn't something that I knew right away. I think the first time I realized it was when she started working in a daycare, and I realized that she could handle difficult children. Well, let's face it, I mean, we have a 3-year-old trapped in a grown man's body who looks like a 12-year-old.
Looks like a 12-year-old.
Yeah, Chris isn't exactly the sharpest tool in the shed. We all remember that one time where he smashed his finger at work with a hammer, needed surgery to repair it. It's a damn shame.
No, but honestly, I think marrying Nicole was the smartest thing he's ever done. I mean, we were talking about the kid who once shot himself in his own eye with a paintball. I can still remember sitting in homeroom in high school and hearing Sister come on to do the morning prayer and saying, "Everyone, please pray for Christopher Devine." I can tell you the first thought that didn't go through my head was that I'd be standing up here giving a speech about a responsibility of getting down to get married.
He's awesome.
Nah, but I mean, he does have some good qualities, like he was talking about. I mean, he's a hard worker. I can still remember when he was power washing a heat exchanger at work, and that just wasn't quite good enough, so he decided to power wash his own leg. Left a pretty good scar for him.
One story that we always talk about is the first time we always drank in Mark's basement. The first time we ever did it, decided to drink Crown Royal. I don't remember that much, but one thing I do remember is that he fell asleep in Jack's truck.
And I'm not too sure what he's laughing at because I don't remember much either, but I do remember that he decided to go home on sleep in his front steps in the pouring rain. Nah, but I mean, Chris is a pretty unique guy. I remember when we were younger and his first love, that old Camaro. He told me that he got it at a custom paint job, Baby Glow. Yeah. A week later, I see the same exact Camaro with the same exact paint job driving down the street. So maybe not so unique after all.
Not to mention, Chris is a hell of an athlete. Everybody remembers the day that they went golfing and he got a little antsy on the second shot and went directly for Uncle Bill. Ended up breaking Uncle Bill's leg. Serious stuff, Chris is a great guy. He's got a huge heart. He's been a great friend of mine for over 20 years. I've watched him and Nicole grow together in love over the last several years. And as they come together as husband and wife, I wish them love, health, and happiness today and always.
Yeah.
You know, honestly, I was a little bit nervous to give this speech, but it's really not so bad. And I really think it's an honor that me and him have been asked to do this. And I've known Chris and Nicole for a really long time, and I know how much they love each other. They've been there for each other through the good times and the bad, and I know that's something they can now always count on. They can count on that the same way I know I can always count on Chris. He's been like a brother I've never had, and I know that I can go to him for anything I need, and he'll always have my back. He's one of the most caring, genuine guys you'll ever meet, and I know that's what Nicole sees in him. I can still remember things like the first time they kissed, when they first started going out, and the day he told me that Nicole was pregnant with Audrey. And he called me and said, "Yo, dude, I gotta tell you something." I could tell by the tone in his voice that he didn't have to say anything else. I know exactly what it was. But I think I can speak for both of us when I say that I didn't think I could be happier for them the day that Audrey was born, but I honestly am today. That was just the start of a very special family, and this is just another step in the process of a lifetime of happiness. Chris has already been a great father, and now he's going to make a great husband. So, if you could all raise your glasses, I'd like to propose a toast.
Now he's taking his.
I already drank one.
So, someone once told me that marriage is not about finding the person you can live with. It's about finding the person you can't live without. And I honestly think Nicole and Chris have found that in each other. So, let's all help them celebrate and make this one hell of a night. Congratulations, Mr. and Mrs. Devine.
Yeah.